It's March of 2023. I just joined a Zoom call from a recruiter at Shopify. The recruiter's voice was calm, professional, but I knew what was coming. Aman, we've decided to rescind your return offer. 5 months earlier, they'd given me that offer, a 6-figure remote full-time job. I was set. I stopped applying to other companies, I stopped preparing for interviews, and I stopped building my network. And now, 3 months before graduation, I had nothing. No backup plan, no other offers, no safety net. I had made the biggest mistake of my career, and I didn't even know it until it was too late. Today, I'm telling you what happened, what I learned, and explaining how you can avoid making the same mistake. Let me take you back to fall of 2022. I was a computer science senior at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I just finished my summer internship at Shopify, and honestly, it went really well. I shipped great features, and I got awesome feedback from my manager. I felt confident. And then, in October 2022, I caught the email I'd been waiting for. Congratulations, Aman. We're excited to extend you a full-time return offer to join Shopify as a software engineer. The offer was strong, 6 figures, stock, benefits, everything I wanted. I accepted it immediately. And here's where I made my first mistake. I stopped trying. I had that one offer and that was enough, right? I stopped applying to other companies, I stopped doing lead code, I stopped going to career fairs. I even turned down interview requests because I thought, why bother? I already had Shopify. I got complacent. And for a few months, everything seemed fine. I was focusing on my classes, enjoying my senior year, making plans for after graduation. Shopify was locked in, or so I thought. Then November 2022 passed, December, January 2023. See, I hadn't actually heard from Shopify in months. No onboarding emails, no updates, no, hey, here's what to expect messages. At first, I didn't think much of it. I figured they were busy. It's a big company. They'll reach out when it's time. But by February, I started to get nervous. I reached out to my recruiter, no response. I reached out to my manager for the summer, no response. I checked LinkedIn. I saw other people who intern at Shopify posting about their start dates, their onboarding, and their team placements. I wasn't hearing anything. And that's when the anxiety started creeping in. I tried to stay positive. I told myself, it's fine. They gave you the offer. They're just slow to respond. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. And then in March of 2023, I finally got the call. March, 3 months before graduation, I saw Shopify pop up on my computer and I booked the call immediately. The recruiter joins the video call and immediately says, "Hey Aman, thanks for picking up. I wanted to give you a call because we need to discuss your offer." My stomach dropped. Due to current market conditions and company-wide hiring freezes, we've made the difficult decision to rescind your return offer. We're incredibly sorry, but we won't be able to bring you on full-time. I don't remember exactly what I said, probably something like, "I understand," or "Thanks for letting me know," but inside I was panicking. I hung up the phone and I just sat there. 3 months before graduation, no job, no backup plan. I had spent the last 5 months doing nothing. No applications, no interviews, no networking because I thought it was set. And now I had to start from scratch. But here's the part that most people don't know. After I got off that call with Shopify, I called my dad. I told him what happened, and I'll never forget what he said. He didn't panic. He didn't lecture me. He just said, "Aman, this isn't the end. This is a reset. You've done this before. You landed Shopify the first time. You can do it again. But this time you're going to do it smarter." That conversation changed everything for me because in that moment I realized I wasn't a failure because I lost the offer. I was a failure because I got complacent. I'd assumed that one offer would carry me. I stopped preparing, stopped building relationships, and that complacency cost me everything. But my dad was right. This wasn't the end, it was a reset, and I had 3 months to figure it out. The next day, I woke up and got to work. I opened my laptop, I pulled up my resume, and I started applying. Not to 10 companies, not to 50 companies. I applied to over 200 companies in the span of a month. I reached out to every recruiter I'd talked to. I messaged alumni on LinkedIn. I asked professors for referrals. I started grinding lead code again. Mediums, hards, mock interviews, everything. And I did something I should have been doing all along. I built relationships. I didn't just apply and hope for the best. I followed up. I networked, I asked for advice. I treated the job search like it was a full-time job because it was, and slowly things started to move. I got a few interviews, then a few more. Some went well, some didn't, but I kept going because I didn't have a choice. And then in late April, just a few weeks before graduation, I got an offer. Not from Shopify, from another company. Sure, it wasn't as flashy, it wasn't in Silicon Valley, but it was a great offer. 6 figures, awesome team, and real ownership over my work. And you know what? I was grateful. Because if Shopify hadn't rescinded my offer, I never would have applied to this company. I never would have met this team, and I never would have had that incredible opportunity to work at an early stage company and build a future direction of that team. I would have settled for the first thing that came my way. Losing an offer forced me to explore, and what I found was better than I expected. Quick pause before we keep going. If you want to actually work with me directly, along with a team of 6 to 7 FANG engineers and recruiters to rewrite your resume, help you with mock interviews, and help you figure out networking so that you get dozens of interviews and land that dream software engineering offer, check out the top link in the description. We literally guarantee you get an offer or you invest nothing. We'll go through your whole process, all the applications you've submitted, referrals, leak code, interviews, and find out exactly what the one bottleneck is and help you fix it. All right, back to the story. So what did I learn from all of this? Let me break it down into 5 lessons that changed how I approached my career. Lesson 1, never rely on a single offer. I don't care how good the company is. I don't care how confident you feel. Until you're sitting at your desk on day 1, the offer isn't real. Things change, markets shift, companies freeze hiring, offers get rescinded. Always have a backup plan. Lesson 2, keep building relationships even when you don't need them. I stopped networking after I got my Shopify offer. That was a massive mistake. Your network is your insurance policy. The time to build it is before you need it, not after. Stay in touch with recruiters, keep talking to people in your field, build real relationships, because when things fall apart, those relationships are what save you. Lesson 3, don't stop preparing for coding interviews. I stopped doing leak code. I stopped practicing system design. I thought, I already have the job, why bother? But when I had to start interviewing again, I was rusty. I had to relearn everything. So you need to stay sharp, keep practicing. Even if you have an offer, don't let your skills atrophy. And lesson 4 was rejection is redirection. Losing that Shopify offer felt like the end of the world. But looking back, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. It forced me to hustle, it forced me to explore options I never would have considered, and it forced me to grow. Sometimes what feels like a failure is actually a setup for something better. In lesson 5, your response to failure defines your career. Here's the truth. Everyone fails, everyone gets rejected, and everyone loses opportunities. What separates people from succeed from people who don't is how they respond. Do you give up or do you get back to work? I chose to get back to work, and that decision changed everything. So where am I now? That offer I got in late April, I took it, and was one of the best decisions I ever made. I learned more in that role than I would have at Shopify. I got more ownership, and I worked with an incredible team. And more importantly, I learned resilience. A year into that role, I started coaching students one-on-one to help them land jobs in tech. I hired FANG engineers and recruiters to help me create more amazing outcomes for people. And today, we've helped over 400 students land software engineering jobs at companies like Amazon, Meta, Google, and more. And none of that would have happened if Shopify hadn't rescinded my offer. So yeah, losing that job hurt, but it set me on a path I never would have found otherwise. Sometimes the worst thing that happens to you is actually the best thing that could have ever happened. You just don't see it yet. If you're watching this and you want an exact roadmap on how I got dozens of referrals even after my offer was rescinded, watch this video over here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.